to review the outlet stamp and how it works, particularly in conjunction with the electrical trim rings that Fastcat makes. So here's your outlet stamp. I've removed the caps off the top of it, and now I located them into the first positions, which would be the inside ring, here and here, as opposed to the outside ring right here, which would be matching up to a single gang electrical box. And I'll show you what I mean. It's got electrical plugs on the back that are plastic, so no connectivity, and you just plug it in. Now these points line up, and I'll turn it around and I'll show you. They would line up with the outside edges of the electrical box. You can see I have my mark there, 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 and there. So if you just want to pull this electrical box into your cabinet, you would use the inside marks, and then you would put your trim ring on, your escutcheon plate here, over inside your cabinet. But if you want to leave this all intact and you actually want to use our trim ring like this, so you don't have to touch the electrical, you're going to be using the outside position. So I'll put those in here, just like this. And this would be for your single gang box, right like that. And now this is going to line up to the outside positions. And of course, if I want to use the double gang, I would just simply move this over to there, like that. So first step you do is you plug it into there, just like this. Now, the next step is we're going to push our cabinet up against the wall and transfer these 4 points onto the back of the cabinet. So here's our base cabinet right here, and I'm going to slide it in here, and I'm going to make sure, assuming that there would be another cabinet right along here, so I'd slide it up along there, or I'd be lining it up on marks on the wall, slide it up against, just like this, and you'll see what happens. It comes all the way up against, and I put my marks on there. There you go, I push just gently, and then pull it off, and I should have my 4 marks, which I do, right there, 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 and there. Then I'm just going to draw a line to all these points, drill a hole, cut it out, and I'll have the perfect transfer. Notice how the back of this cabinet was inset. It didn't matter because this is held off the wall a little bit, and you're done. Now, one other cool feature is when you put in your electrical trim rings, you actually might want to make this a little narrower. You don't want this as deep. So to do that, all you have to do is come in here with your flush cut trimmers, and I'm going to say I only want it that deep. So I just snip that to there, and I snip it to right there. And then we have nice little score marks here, and you can actually come in there and break it off so you can get these the exact depth that you want. So all I do is just trim them all the way around, and all of a sudden I've changed the depth of this so it works perfect, so it fits flush up against the wall. So when I remove this and this comes in there, it's perfect, the correct depth.